biggest transmission risks are the direct person to person. You know, we talk about hand washing, we talk about surfaces or whatever, but really being in a shared space where you share air with a person who's infected, that is your biggest risk. And that risk goes up if you're shouting or singing or whatever, or you're projecting aerosols. I mean, I think that, you know, social engineering is still the best tool we have against the virus. That's step number one. Only after social engineering happens, you know, physical distancing, masks, those sorts of things, then we can start to think about ventilation, sunshine, those sorts of things in buildings. But so that would be my plug, is that social engineering first and then building stuff second. So I'll segue to Kevin.
That's great. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think, you know, COVID has rocked our economy. Buildings are the engine of our economy. Right now, we're not using this infrastructure in many scenarios, and I think it's costing us. It's costing people jobs. Using the infrastructure might cost people's lives if we don't do it as safely as possible, but we have to find a way to sort of thread this needle between lives and livelihoods. And if we can implement building engineering and architectural design and building engineering controls to create safer environments, even without perfect knowledge about the true risk of aerosol or airborne transmission, without perfect knowledge about, you know, the viability of the RNA that we found in air handlers, or without perfect knowledge of what the minimum infective dose is. I believe we're either going to be implementing these controls and testing our buildings for coronavirus, or we're not going to be in those buildings.